Nice to have us together today. And those of you watching in TV land. It's the second Sunday in a row that I've opened my comments with that reading. The intention last Sunday was to point at one dimension of the idea. And the point today is to talk about, to offer some ideas related to that reading. When I was in the 3rd grade, about 150 years ago, so what's 3rd grade? 8-ish? When I was in the 3rd grade, a classmate of mine got sick. Little boy, 8 years old. And this is all pretty foggy because that was quite a while ago. I remember going to see him at his house in a hospital bed and hearing that he had some disease called leukemia. And it was a bad thing, and he died 60 years ago. I was reflecting on that yesterday. I'm quite sure that was my first experience with death. And it's germane because I found out yesterday morning that a dear friend of mine died yesterday morning. So that's sort of the bookends of the experience of death for me. And it's been said in the Buddhist tradition that the matter of greatest urgency is to come to understand and recognize our own mortality. Meaning that we are no different than the leaves on the trees that could turn colors and fall on the ground, or an animal that gets old, or we're no different than any other part of the universe. My judgment is that as we rush through our days being busy and active and taking care of our business, our families, our friends, that it's easy to lose sight of that. That this moment really is the only moment there is. I have it on good authority, as a matter of fact, that there's a meteor heading right for this building. And it could hit any second. And if that were in fact true, which it isn't, I think, how would you feel, how would we feel knowing that was going to happen? How would we feel if we knew this was our last day on earth? All the plans, all the ideas, all the future orientation. Nope, you don't get that. Pointing again, obviously, to the value of being here now, of being present now. Everyone in this room has experienced loss. Everyone in this room has struggled in some way personally or with someone close to them, facing illness or disease, death. A matter of great importance that we come to understand and appreciate that simple truth of being human. Well, that sounds kind of morose, doesn't it? That's sort of gloomy. I don't think so. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful insight into the value of appreciating this miracle. The odds of things working out that we are sitting here are beyond measurement. The odds of being here are beyond measure. That this man and this woman found each other and they made a baby and it turned out like this is amazing. Whatever the troubles are, whatever the concerns are, it's a miracle that we're here. The invitation is to feel that that is in fact true. This is miraculous. And whether anything occurs after this, I guess we can believe whatever we choose to believe. And from my point of view, it's wholly unimportant. Would you behave differently if you knew there wasn't a heaven? Would you be a jerk and be mean and steal stuff and kick cats and... I would hope not, because we have a practice that points us in a direction of insight and skillful means. So everything is impermanent. And I had that shown to me really clearly about 22 hours ago. So I invite you to consider your own mortality, what impact that has on your life. George has certainly come up close to that. Works in healthcare. As I said before, all of us have experienced loss in some way. But that's not a bad thing. That's just the way of the Dharma. It's the way of life. That's all. Thank you for being here.